This is going to be part 1 of Tales of Innocence R, which I think stands for remade, but I don't really know.
夢を見た。
Ah,
どこか知らない世界のどこか知らない遠い国。そこで僕は
なぜ俺がこの世界に、今この時この場所になぜ生まれ入れたのか、その意味は何なのか、その答えがまさしくこの一戦にある。天上界の統一。今日この日をもって我々は反乱軍ではなく、全ての天上人と後の世の者たちから正しくセンサスと呼ばれることになるだろう。そして創生力を手に入れ、始祖の悲願、我らの理想を叶えるのだ。全軍突撃。
どうか無事で。アスラ様。
イナンナ殿、昨夜殿、アスラ殿なら必ずや見事あの天空城を落としてご覧になりますよ。
我が母プリトラ、少しは遠慮してもらわんと戦がつまらんぞ。
戦がつまらんというなら、私が少し面白くして進ぜよう。ただしその代金は貴様の死だ。
死神ヒプノス、言うではないか。その後兄上はご健勝であらせられるか。
兄上の話はするな。黙って私に殺されろ。
地上人から魂をかすめ取る家業に飽きて、次は俺の魂を狙おうというのか。
元老院の敷いた結界も難なく突破とはな。さすがは反乱軍の将と言っておこう。
反乱軍だと。その呼び名は気に食わん。
気に食わなければどうぞ。
我らの名はセンサス。二度と忘れぬよう貴様の体に刻み込んでくれようぞ。この聖剣デュランダルでな。
面白い。やってもらおうではないか。まだ私が死ぬわけには。私が地上人の魂を狩らねば天上界は。
我らが理想、天地の融合を果たせばその心配ももはや不要。世の行く末を心安らかに見守るがいい。貴様自身が魂となりて。い
いいだろう。いつの日か転生を果たし、アスラ、貴様の守備の遺憾問うてくれようぞ。見よ、敵将ヒプノスは討ち取った。進めセンサスの兵よ。今日こそ天空城を落とし、我らの理想を叶えるため創生力のありかを突き止めるのだ。間もなくだ。地の巨人の悲願、そして我らの理想、あれさえあれば、そう、あれさえあれば。
Ruka says, yes, this, once I obtain it. Looks like he's having a dream. Oh, I have to keep this up or it won't advance. Ruka says, it's that same dream again. I became the census general, waged war, and my name was Ashura, daring and resolute, an unparalleled general, a man among men, the exact opposite of me. Just kidding, no use being depressed in the morning.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want. Inspired by thirst, I'm inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts. Something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Ruka's mother says, Ruka, get up. It's time for breakfast. Ruka says, the smell of Mom's cheesy soup. Is it already that late? I have to hurry. Cheesy soup for breakfast. Sadly, I am mostly lactose intolerant. That would not agree with me very well. But it sounds good. I'm sure I'd love tasting it, but my insides would be destroyed. Ruka's mother says, good morning, Ruka. What's the rush? Isn't today a holiday? It is. Ruka's father says, Ruka, greet your parents properly. Ruka says, mother, father, good morning. That guy seems like a dickhole. Ruka's mother says, come on now, honey. Aren't you being a little too much this early in the morning? Here's your favorite cheese soup. Should probably just call this fondue, because it's comes with bread, and I'm sure they're just dipping the bread in the cheese. Ruka says, thanks for the meal. Ruka's father says, every damn day it's always about the war. His mother says, you're right, I'm also sick of hearing about it. The father says, rumors say that the west and northern battlefields are bloodbaths, I hope. Goodness. Ruka's mother says, I hope Ruka doesn't get drafted one day, but if he does, I'm sure the kingdom... Never mind, the father says, I'm sure the kingdom won't become that desperate. That's why you should relax and focus on studying. Hurry and become a merchant, like me. Ruka says, right. The father says, honey, where's my coffee? What is this, the fucking 1950s? Anyways, so the kingdom started arresting deviants, capitalized. Dear, aren't deviants people who possess unnatural power, says the mom. Dad says, yeah, ever since the fracture happened. Oh my gosh, how long has it been? Even when the church lost its celestial blessing, everyone still turns toward them for hope. On one hand, the world itself is slowly falling apart. On top of that, beings with strange powers have started popping up. Oh, what a hopeless world that we live in. The mother says, how terrifying. Ruka, you mustn't involve yourself with them. Ruka says, right. Eddie says, hey Ruka, it's time to go. Ruka's mother says, Ruka, your friends came to fetch you. Okay. Here's a handkerchief. Make sure to fix your hair first. It's alright, mother, I can do it myself. His dad says, Ruka, it's fine to play around, but you mustn't slack on your studies, okay? As you are right now, You cannot inherit our business. The mother says, he's just going to play, dear. There's no need to ruin it for him. Ruka's father says, yes, you're right. The mother says, have fun, Ruka. Ruka says, I'll be going now. Okie dokie. Imperial capital, Regnum. Yo, nerd, as promised, we're going to do that. Let's go to the forest. Ruka says, I'm not really sure if I can do it. Nico says, that's why you're doing it, Ruka. You're always daydreaming, so if you do this, you'll get yourself some motivation. Right. Aren't we great? If you run away, you're gonna have to buy us hot dogs. I get it. At the back of the forest, right? Alright. Now that you've decided, you should have this. It should be useful. What is it, like a wooden sword or something? Eddie's sword. At first glance, it looks sturdy, but it's just a toy. However, it hurts even adults when they are hit. We got a battle book. We got a monster book. Okay. Well then, we'll be waiting at the back of the forest. You better come, nerd. What am I supposed to do with this sword? Anyways, the last part was just saying that the battle book can be viewed in the menu, which, doy. Anyways, we're gonna do this skit. Even though Eddie and Nino are classmates, they're giving me a headache. They always humiliate me and drag me out to play without listening to me. They even copy off my homework. Not knowing what they're gonna force me to do today is making me feel rather anxious. Eddie and Nino are waiting for me. I should hurry back to the fluffy forest. It's just outside the city to the south, right? Alright, let's get you on board. Okay, it'll repeat the... whatchamacallit, the skits, if needed. I'm still getting ready. You'll have to come back later, says the armor shop proprietor. To the south, I guess. So maybe we don't get access to the world map. Perhaps. Ruka runs into someone. I wasn't looking where I was going. No, I should apologize. Are you okay? Oh no, your book. It looks so expensive. Don't fret about it. First of all, stand up. I'm sorry if that book got scratched. I'm Ruka. If you need something, just go to my house. You can ask anyone in town where it is. Ruka? And this is the royal capital? Perhaps it is you. Huh? I am the savior of souls. I have come to this world to free two souls in need of salvation. Perhaps you are the one who needs to be enlightened about this world's true nature, even if the knowledge might end up tearing your beliefs apart. I'm looking forward to meeting you again in due time. Your beliefs will be challenged and you will seek my help. Then I shall grant your soul salvation. Farewell. Ruka is understandably confused. What a strange person. Well, whatever. I should hurry off to the forest. That person was a man, right? Being beautiful really makes it easy for people. Wait, was that book okay? You said he was the savior of souls, right? I wonder if there's such a story in that book. Now's not the time to be wondering about these things. I should get to the forest. Pretty sure Eddie and the others are at the forest south of here. I have to hurry, or they might do something to me. Come to think of it, monsters are bound to appear outside the city. Maybe I could practice the way I imagined Ashura fighting. I'll be alright. Eddie and Nito are waiting. Let's get to the forest. We've got some tutorials that I'm definitely never gonna read. I'm gonna assume the red dot is the way to go. Fluffy forest, huh? It's a very odd interpretation. What took so long, nerd? After we came all this way. Ruka says, sorry. Nino says, this isn't the same as usual. If something happens, we won't be able to come and save you. You got it? Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna go into the forest by yourself and meet us at the innermost tree. Okay. Right. Then we'll go ahead to the tree and wait for you there. You better come, says Eddie. This sword isn't gonna break, right? If it does, I'll just run away. I just have to get to the innermost tree. I can't go back, so I'll give it my best shot. This music is super cheerful. I like it. Stab, stab, stab. No win quotes. Oh, it's probably because I turned off the volume. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. Ruka says, I think I'm about halfway there. But to think, I can actually do it. Yes, I am Census General Ashura. All units charge. Just kidding. What the heck is happening? Meanwhile, elsewhere.
ここからだと地上がよく見える。緑が多い。ほら、小さな町もあるわ。
イナンナ、お前も知っているだろう。地上はもともと天上界の一部。だからこそ俺は二つに分かれた天上界と地上を再び一つにせねばならん。
Inanna says, but Ashura, Taro is a prison for scoundrels who threaten Cielo's peace. Deviant gods whose power has been stripped away as they fell to Taro as humans. But those scoundrels, as you called them, are also part of Cielo's balance. No, they're an essential part of the world's balance. Without human prayers, Cielo would not be able to maintain itself, but even those are not enough. Cielo, as it is now, is needing more souls by the minute. It is why Reapers exist to harvest the human souls, and even they barely maintain Cielo itself. A world whose existence relies upon human souls, a world unfit to be called a utopia. Inanna says, but when they return here, surely they would want to take revenge upon us, and the flames of war will once again burn. I'm scared of the day when those scoundrels will return here. Ashura says there is nothing to be afraid of, Inanna. I will not let anything happen to you. I, who conquered the Ciela Castello and discovered the existence of the Genesis. Inanna says, Ashura. Ashura says, come with me, Inanna. I promise I'll stay by your side. Believe in me, damn it. Inanna, that pretty woman. Why did I suddenly... Oh, this is why people say that I'm always daydreaming. I guess I should hurry. Anyway, that's just a tutorial for save points. The innermost tree should be right here. Are you alright? Prey found. You are my breakfast, an appetizer before the main course. Oh, how the sun is shining, oh, so brightly, the birds chirping so sweetly. I'll be having you as an appetizer, sweetie. What? I've been hearing children yelling for a while now. It was starting to get on my nerves. Oh dear, how should I vent this pent-up anger? Now, sweetie, for the sake of Lord Hasta's peace and quiet, you must die. What? Just kidding. It's a joke. Did I scare you? Experience the Lord has to experience with this first-class lightweight joke. Believe it. What is this, fucking Naruto? You see, kill, kill, kill is all I do on the battlefield. Now it's time for me to go to the Westy Front. My sweet kitten's waiting for me on the battlefield. Hasta la vista, baby. This guy is somehow gay and Arnold Schwarzenegger at the same time. Anyways, Ruka says, rather than being scared, I was so surprised that I didn't know what to do. For some reason, I keep meeting weird people today. Oh right, I shouldn't loiter around. Eddie and Nino must be waiting for me. Waiting they are, my sweet child. We got some magic lens. Got some motherfucking enemies to kill. You can feel a strange power emanating from the sword. Despite pulling with all your might, it will not be removed. You should leave it alone. Okie dokie. 350 monies were obtained. How delightful. What took you so long, nerd? Hey, cut him some slack. He managed to get here alone. I say that's enough for him to pass the trial. I guess that does it. Now listen up. Since you're gonna be with us, you gotta treat us to some hot dogs. Hot dogs? Right, exactly. Now that we're friends, you gotta treat us to some hot dogs. And if it's hot dogs, they gotta be from the cart in front of the item shop. Those hot dogs are the best. You better hurry up and buy some, Ruka. We'll be waiting at the usual spot. The one in front of the item shop, well, that's definitely the best one, but this feels more like a punishment. Either way, I'm probably going to end up treating them anyhow. I suppose it can't be helped. I should hurry back to town and get them their goddamn hot dogs. Yes, Ruka, yes you shall. I know they told me to buy hot dogs, but do I even have enough money? Oh, well this is more than enough. I should buy myself some too. But if I do that, they'll probably say, did you buy 3, Ruka? You sure are smart. And say, that's mine. Oh, if something like that happens, I'll tell them it's mine, and then maybe they'll let me eat it. It's my treat, after all. I should at least be confident enough to do that. What am I saying? Who knows what they'll do to me if I told them that? I'll just try my best to endure it. I don't feel like this character is believable as, like, some unlikable nerd when he knows Demon Fang. I feel like being naughty and exploring a little bit. I bet you $1 this game is going to tell me I can't go past this bridge. Oh yeah, beating some cock. That's how I like to do it. I fucking knew it.
異能者捕獲適用法により貴様を連行する。さっさと歩け、この悪魔め。
この俺が悪魔だと俺は立派な人間だ。くそ、話せよこの野郎。
このクソガキ、名のある騎士の家の出らしいが今はただのチンピラだそうじゃないか。
うるせえ大きな嘘だ。話せよ。
確かに子供離れしたバカ力だが、異能者といえどまだ十分には覚醒していないようだな。
さあ、いい加減諦めておとなしくしろ。ほら行くぞ。
The Deviant Reformation Act. So, I guess deviants really do exist. I shouldn't waste time standing around. I need to get some hot dogs, Broham. It's so nice to see people coming to my little business. If only we could use the steam locomotives, then we'd have even more business. War is quite unpleasant. Motherfucker, don't you sell hot dogs? Got some fucking hot dogs, bitch! That door is locked. Hey, you can't come in here without permission. Rude. I go where I like, motherfucker. Guess not. I hate it when game developers put buildings that you cannot enter. We don't carry any hot dogs, but you can get them at the store with the hot dog sign. Fabulous. I don't want none of that crap. This is an equipment store. We don't sell hot dogs. Can I get some hot dogs? Alright, 2 coming your way. What if I want 3? Lately, kids have been stealing food and clothes. They're sneaky and hard to catch. If you see any suspicious kids, let me know. We've been robbed a few times. I'll make sure to turn them over to the soldier once they're found. I should hurry up and bring these hot dogs to them. Why am I even doing this? I know. Why don't I put a lot of mustard under it? I bet that'll annoy them. Mustard is delicious. I'm gonna be fine, right? I can't wait to see their reactions. Let's hurry and bring it to them.
なんで僕がみんなにおごらなきゃいけないんだよ。ちょっとどうしたのさ。具合でも悪いの？ねってば。もうダメ。私死んじゃう。ねえ、しっかりして。死んじゃダメだ。
What a horrible person, says this tiny creature. What is this? What are you? Coda is called Coda. That said, you're horrible. How will you repent? Repent? She just bumped into me, though. I'm dying. Dying? No. Why? So hungry. What? She says she's hungry. Coda's also hungry. Give us something to eat. Well, if it's something edible, I have this hot dog. Hot dog? Give it to me. Coda wants some, too. Eddie and Nino are going to be angry with me again. Woo, that hit the spot. You sure are nice. Don't you usually thank others in this kind of situation? Don't sweat it. I'm broke anyway, so even if you tell me to pay for it, I can't. Forget it. I'll just go buy another one. I'm joking, but I really am broke, and thank you. My name's Ilya. Thanks for the hot dog. This guy is Koda from the Muse clan. Oh, I'm Ruka. Oh shoot, they're here. What's wrong? I have some shopping to do. Didn't you just say you were broke? Didn't I tell you not to sweat it? Anyway, I gotta run. See ya. Run? Someone chasing you? Wait for me. If you're being chased, don't go that way. Oh my. It's a dead end. I did try to tell you not to go over there. You should have told me earlier. What the heck? They're right behind you. You're the reincarnator from Sonia Village, Ilya, right? Lady Matthias is looking for you. Come with us now. Ilya says I refuse. Do you think I'll just carelessly follow you after you attacked my village? You are necessary for the creation of our ideal world. Now, do you not wish to seek the utopia with us? I already refused. Are you deaf? This is why no one likes you guys. We have no choice but to take you by force. Let go of me. Yeah, release her at once. Come on, you have to tell them. Tell them to let her go, just like in my dreams. I have to say it nice and brave. Let her go. Am I mishearing things? You didn't say anything now, did you? No. Hey, that boy doesn't have anything to do with this. Ruka, right? Get out of here. But...
なんだ怖くて足が動かねえかなら手伝ってやるよ
逃げなさいってばこいつら何するかわかんないんだから思い出せ夢の中の僕夢の中の僕夢の中の僕夢の中の僕夢の中の僕は僕だってやれるんだ
何奴は
I guess I learned the fireball magic. For someone who looks like a wuss, you defeated them pretty easily. Guess I shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Me? Well, that was probably beginner's luck. I'm not terribly good at fighting. But that power just now, says Ilya. The power of a reincarnator. Whatever the fuck that term means. Oh yeah, she looks like she's cool to hang out with. What a small world. To think I'd find two of you together at the same time. Who are you? That person is Matthias, the one behind the attack against my village. You sure are persistent. To think you'd chase me to this place. Didn't I tell you that I don't know anything? Matthias says, no, you do. You are at the center of Census, and you will eventually remember the location of the Genesis. Census? Do you mean that army that Ashura led? Why do you know that? I see you're starting to remember. This'll make things easier. Are you trying to pick a fight? You saw my power, right? Ashura's power dwells within me. If you lay a finger on us, your life will not be spared. You? Ashura? You're Ashura? So he's reincarnated as well? I see. How amusing. What's so funny? Are you gonna attack us or what? Not before I've fully awakened. Unlike you, I have no wish to fight and attract unwanted attention. So I'll retreat for now. Look, there are people watching. It'll be quite troublesome if this catches the Imperial Army's attention. If you are who you claim to be, your power will kill them, but it would be quite favorable if you wish to silence them yourself. Inanna, Ashura, let us meet again, when fate desires and wishes it so. Matthias then walks away. Eddie says, Ruka, are you okay? Nino says, who were those guys? Ilya says, you. Come with me. No hot dogs for them, I guess. I was hoping they'd have like a bro moment, shove meat in their mouths, but guess that's not gonna happen. Ruka says, can you explain what just happened? Ilya says, ever since I was a kid, I have this strange power. Because of that, I have recurring dreams. Ruka says, could it be the same as what I have? Ilya says, I grew up being told not to use that power in front of others, but eventually an organization led by Matthias came to interrogate me. Matthias? Are you talking about that person from earlier? Matthias asked me about the location of a Genesis, but I don't have any idea what it's supposed to be in the first place. Yet she knows about my recurring dreams, about my strange power, and the fact that I can use Celian arts. By Celian arts, are you referring to your strange power? I heard that members of the church were once able to use them. Celian arts once belonged to those from Cielo, something along the lines of godly power. Now those who use it are hated and are simply called deviants. When she was able to get me to spill my guts on the location of the Genesis, she started attacking my village to capture me, terrorizing innocent people just to make us cooperate. Cooperate? So the Deviant Reformation Act is forcing deviants to cooperate with them. Seems like that should be against the law. Who knows? Anyway, thanks to my parents, I managed to escape, and now I'm here. So this Matthias is looking for you because of the Genesis? To sum it up, I don't really know what that means. Maybe my past self knows. Past self? What do you mean? I mean, in my dreams, Matthias told me that that these dreams have something to do with the memories of my past life. Basically, I think Matthias told me that my past self, Inanna, was quite close to the Genesis. You're Inanna? Yeah, so didn't Matthias mention it earlier? She literally said Inanna and Ashura. No, what I meant was the same one in my dreams with Ashura. Right, Ashura sure is cool. Inanna must have been happy to be with someone like him. But first we have to figure out what this Genesis is. Oh yeah. I want to know why people would be willing to go through such great lengths to destroy a whole village for something like that. But didn't they say it's for the creation of their ideal world? Well yeah, I get it. How about this? Why don't we get the Genesis before they do? How exactly? The location must be in my past memories, so we should go around asking people about our past. I'm sure there are other people like us out there. Ruka says, but... And the light goes white. Ashura says there's nothing to be afraid of, Inanna. I promise I'll stay by your side, as long as you believe in me. But then again, there's also the chance that those people might have been captured by the Deviant Reformation Act too. That's why we've got to hurry. We don't know what we might get. Wait, what's the matter? Are you okay? Ruka says, I promise, believe me, yes, I promised Inanna that I'd be with her. Are you alright? Oh, it's nothing, I'm fine. Eddie and Nino? No. Those who saw my power might end up reporting me to the army. Alright, I'll help you. Let's go, Miss Animi. Now you're talking. Here, have this. It's something my parents gave to me. It's not much, though. A wide two-handed sword, rather than piercing. The emphasis is on slashing. Ruka says, thanks. Ilya says, let's prepare for our journey. Without standing out, of course. Ruka earned the Fierce General's Incarnation title. And Ilya has joined our party. Hey you, do you know about styles and direct commands? Well, sounds like we're in good shape. Let's get the hell out of here. The tutorials are in the menu if I ever choose to read them, which is motherfucking unlikely. But I'll take the free sword. Ruka says, I wonder why Matthias suddenly left. Ilya says, isn't that obvious? The Deviant Energy. What was it called again? Oh yeah, the Deviant Reformation Act. Yes, with those guys around, even Matthias can't use their arts freely. Still, what a troublesome law. For us, that is. You probably don't know, but no one really likes deviants. Really? You know how I was able to gather a lot of info about the deviant while I was running away from the church? Well, while I was doing that, I heard a lot of stuff. Deviants are infamous for using their power to rob, destroy, and hurt others. Ruka says, but I don't think we're bothering anyone. Ilya says, as if people would know. I have a gun with me, right? There's no way to guarantee that I won't shoot you. Huh, is that so? Because from where I'm from, handling guns is considered to be an act of aggression. As long as I'm holding a gun, I can't complain if I end up being shot at, because as long as I have these, I'll be viewed as a threat. Then, do we really have no choice if we end up being feared just because we can use these Ciellan arts? Come to think of it, reincarnators have been around for ages. Isn't it weird how this law appeared kind of out of nowhere? Ruka says, I wonder. This is probably the first time I've caused this much trouble. Ooh, child. These motherfuckers be causing trouble. So, her name is Ilya Anami. Huh. I bet we were fated to meet because of our past lives. I wonder if I would seem distant if I just call her Miss Animi. I want to try calling her first name like how Ashura did, but I don't want to come off as rude. Let's call her a nickname to bridge that gap. I've got it. Lily, well, that might come off as overly familiar. Maybe Annie? Maybe something more daring like Nimmy. That's it. I'm sure she'll like it. No one's probably called her by that yet, so I'll be the only one who's gonna do it. And maybe someday she'll let me call her. Ilya says, what's up? Ruka says, whoa. Coda says, this guy's talking to himself. He's kinda weird. It's nothing, Miss Animi. Oh, really? Sure, I guess. I guess it really does come off as rude if I suddenly start calling her with a nickname. So, what's this? This is Coda. Coda is not a thing. Calling me this is rude. Oh, it's an animal that lives in the region where I'm from. He came with me. What kind of animal is it? They dig holes under the sand and live in them. Their burrows are pretty dangerous, though. Horses tend to fall into them and break their bones, so we gathered them all up to keep an eye on them. The southwestern desert is really vast, isn't it? How did you manage to gather them all up? Simple. We lured them into one place with some bait. So, just like catching fish, then. At any rate, they're stubborn, yet docile, so they're easy to raise. The only problem is that feeding them can get expensive. The food hasn't been tasty lately, so Coda came along to find some tasty food. Thanks to him, instead of feeling despair, I was just annoyed because he's so damn noisy. It's because you don't share your food, though. So, how does he talk? Don't worry about it. I only use my mouth for eating, and I'm hungry. Or bond strengthened. Interesting. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh yeah, why did you give me a spicy hot dog? Is that like a local specialty? Actually, I just put mustard on it. Mustard? What were you gonna do by making someone eat that? It was really spicy though. How are you gonna take responsibility? Sorry, someone told me to buy those hot dogs. So what, did somebody force you or something? Yeah. Oh, so that's why. So you put mustard under there as a revenge. Not bad at all. I like it. Really? What are you embarrassed for? It's time to get moving. Sure. I didn't seem embarrassed. Oh, we already got those items. From here on, we'll be leaving town. Have you stopped by the item shop? If we don't have enough items, it might be a hassle, so we should get something before we leave if we have time. Oh, are these like tactics? Let's buy them just in case. Meh, I don't want to spend my money on that shit. Let's try to get that item again, or see if we get kicked out again. Kicked out again. It's so rude. So, where are we headed to? The holy city of Naos is south of here. I heard there's someone there who can heal wounds instantly. With that kind of power, I bet they're a reincarnator. You bet. So, you're not really sure? Do you think we have a choice? That's the only lead we have. Fine, how about this? There's definitely a reincarnator. Maybe. Anyways, we don't have any more clues than that. By any chance, if they're an ally, then that's a win for us. Maybe, by any chance, it seems likely the way you say it so carelessly. Ilya says, "You're worrying too much. Let's hurry up and go. Our next stop is south of here, got that?" Uncertainty aside, I think it's kinda nice that I managed to meet such a pretty girl because of my past life. And there may be others, too. Coda says, "What is it, Ruka? You look happy. Were you thinking weird thoughts?" "It's nothing. Ilya said so earlier, right? Our current goal is south. Let's go." To think that the moment I got to Regnum, I just end up leaving immediately. What a waste. Why did you go there anyway? Isn't it obvious I was looking for a deviant? Is it me? You're the rumored deviant? Probably not. Duh, you only just asked earlier. Anyway, let's hurry and get ourselves out of here. Yeah, let's go. I think I have to cross this bridge. Well, it doesn't look like we can do anything here now, so let us proceed to the other place. Ah, my legs. I don't want to walk anymore, says Ilya. I didn't expect that this would be the only place available. Window side's mine. And most of all, I'm alone with a girl. What should I do? Hey! Whoa! Sheesh, what are you daydreaming about? Oh, nothing. I'm just a little tired. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower. You should hurry up and get some rest. A shower? Why are you shouting all of a sudden? Don't tell me you want to take a bath first. Oh, I'm fine. You can go first. Weirdo. I definitely won't get to sleep tonight. How old is this kid? He's already wanting to diddle his fiddler, thinking about a girl. think I'm gonna do a little exploring. No, my child. Why? Why? My child. No. My baby. Why do you turn against me, my child? My innocent bunny. Committing bunnycide is a huge crime. Yeah, slap that cock. Tee-hee, ho-ho. Let's fill out some of this map. I didn't put it here for me not to explore it, right? Uh-oh, it's a cock. The Western Front. We can't go here. Sheesh. How dare you? Since I know literally nothing about this game, I'm kind of curious if they have like an overmap with treasure chests, or if they've got other goodies like hiding around. So we're gonna just take a peek. Uh-oh, got ambushed or something. Well, that makes it pretty simple. There's only one way to go. Somebody was talking about making it through a pass, so that'll probably be our second dungeon. Biome, whatever you want to call it. It does look like I kind of periodically get my technique points back, so I should probably be using my skills so that I can, you know, learn other skills. In most Tales games, the more you use your skills, you'll learn like varied other arts that are kind of like associated with that skill, but better. So kind of rare to see like protagonists have magic in Tales games as well. Regnum Pass. Say, Miss Animi, the town you're looking for is right after this pass, correct? Ilya says you don't know? Ruka says, I thought you knew. Huh, I was counting on you for that. No way, you're the one who decided to go there. Oh, someone's coming through, though. Ooh, lucky, we can ask them about Naus. Excuse me, do you know where Naus is? It's southeast after you get through here. We came from there, you see? Is the royal capital right after this? Yeah, we came from there. It's still a little bit of a ways off, though. It'll be fine. We won't get into any trouble once we reach the church, anyway. The church? Yeah, if you become a member, you'll be able to join them in the utopia that they'll create. The great Cielin Mateus will protect anyone, be they a sinner or deviant. Aren't deviants being hunted by the Deviant Reformation Act? No, I heard that even the Kingdom's hunters can't lay their hands on the church. That's why there are a lot of deviants who voluntarily join the church in search of safety. After hearing about that, one came to Naus in search of more believers. Ever since that happened... What do you mean by that? Ah, nothing. You'll know when you get there. Now then, I have to get to the capital. Okay. I almost forgot, the suspension bridge broke, so you'll have to take a detour around the mountain. Thank you. It seems Mateus has a good reputation. Is something wrong? Stop calling me that. What? I'm sorry. Just call me Ilya, okay? It kind of pisses me off when someone does that right off the bat, too. But you're polite, and it's not like you're some kind of bad guy. Besides, I've been with you for a little while now. Alright then, Miss Ilya. Don't be so nervous. Just call me Ilya. Okay. Coda is fine for Coda. Got it. Much better. Now, let's get the hell out of here. Say, what kind of person is Mateus anyway? Didn't the old man earlier call her a great Cielin? The church followers only visit my village every once in a while, so I'm not really sure. At any rate, this so-called great Cielin is really bossy, and that's the worst kind of person around. Yeah, I'm sure that Mateus is deceiving her believers. No matter what, that person still destroyed my village. I'll never forgive her. We'll search for the Genesis, leaving no stone unturned. Do not cross this bridge. Why would I fucking check over here anyway? Sometimes... Oh, there's a sparkle bit. Try to lie to me. Try to hide from me. But there's sparkle bits. And I need them. For what I do not know. But I will attain them anyhow. Ooh, shiny. What's that? A brooch. To think we'd pick that something up this good. It's a good day. Wouldn't the owner be in trouble if they lost it? We should look for them. I get it. We'll look for the owner. But if we don't find him, I'm keeping it. Do you know anything about what the church worships? My village is still being developed, so I don't know much about it. Everyone's too caught up with their own lives to care about this religion. All humans have to eat, right? Not eating is not allowed, though, says Coda. Ilya says since it's a village made up of Regnum immigrants, there's naturally some religious folk. My father is also the type to not care about religion, so I know just the same as you do. But you know, I heard about the other kingdoms while I was running away. There's a country that Regnum is battling against called Garum, and a country in the east, Ashihara, that don't share the same beliefs as the church. They all believe in the same Cielo, but each region believes in different individual gods. I just say, I'm jealous. I've never been outside of Regnum. Well, when you put it that way, I guess it's not so bad. A lot of things happened before I reached Regnum, but I won't deny that I had fun. If this didn't happen, I would have lived the rest of my life back in my town. You sure say some nice things. I like your optimism. I don't dislike. Don't you never ever use no double negatives, okay? You, huh? What's the matter? I wonder what'll happen if I call Ilya you. Why don't you try it out? But I think she'll get mad. At any rate, calling people you might make me seem arrogant. Do you get annoyed when people call you that, though? Not really, quite the contrary. So why are you so worried? I just want her to call me Ruka the same way I call her Ilya. Then you can just tell her that. Hey, Ilya, Ruka wants to tell you something. He then tackles the monkey thing. Ilya says, do you need something? Nothing. The weather sure is fine today. I guess it is. What's gotten into you? Oh, nothing. What a weirdo. Yay, I managed to get in 10 hits. Reckon you'll be able to get 1,000,000 if you keep up your rhythm. I think that would make me exhausted. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to do it with your lame-ass swordsmanship. Yeah, you're right, but I did manage 10, so I'll try for more. Yeah, we should test our limits. There's a monster in that box, and it kicked me. Ruka is giggling. Ew, what's with the creepy laugh all of a sudden? To think that I've always had power to fight monsters sleeping inside of me, knowing that Ashura's strength is actually my own, feels like a dream come true. But aren't deviants being hunted? They'll arrest you if you get caught. True, but still, just the thought of it excites me because I've always looked up to Ashura. He seemed so strong and cool. Even so, you still have to make sure not to use that power in front of others. You're right, but I wonder what Eddie and Nino thought of my power. I wonder how they're doing back home. Mom and Dad must be... Listen, not only the church, but the army will be chasing after us once they find out that we're deviants. Yeah, I understand. Ha ha ha, no need to worry about that, says a random voice. Ilya says, what? The Grigori soldier says, because from now on you're under arrest. Who the heck are you? Weren't you the ones who caused trouble in the capital? Deviants. No, maybe reincarnators. You two are under arrest. What about Coda? What about Coda, though? Like I'd let you catch us. You have no idea about my power. Huh? I can't use it all of a sudden. No way, I can't use my CLN arts. We have the power to seal CLN arts. Now hand yourselves over. No way. What do we do about this thing? For now, let's just take it with us. Oh, I guess we got kidnapped. A boy, a girl, and a monkey. Let's put them in prison. Yes, sir. You there. Isn't it true that Matthias just came by? Yes, Sir Oswald. We have just received a new batch of specimens for Lady Matthias. She left not so long ago. That arrogant brat. Well, she does well in doing her job of gathering the reincarnators, but she's gotten ahead of herself, gathering too many. Matthias? That brat should learn not to interrupt others. If we lose our primary belief, we'll be unable to control the masses. Lord Oswald, would you like to observe the experiment today? I don't see why not. These ones look fresh. I'll drop by just this once. Understood, sir. Hey, I wonder what he's gonna make us do. I can only imagine some bad things. You wanna hear? I'll pass. Alright, now walk, says the soldier. You'll be staying in here until it's time. Is this a dog? Are you my doggy? Are you a baby puppy child? I think you are. Anyways, the soldier says, at any rate, you bastards can't use your CLN arts. Now be good kids and sit still. Why can't we use them, though? What are you? We are the Grigori, inheritors of divine blood from the Cielan era. Celestial blood? What are you talking about? It is the reason why your ability to use those arts are sealed. In order to deal with you reincarnators, we have trained and gathered ourselves here. It is best that you shut up and give up. Where are we? What do you mean by specimen? What are you going to do to us? This is the Kingdom's Reincarnator Research Lab. As for your eventual fate, there are two outcomes. You'll either be used as a source for energy, or fight in the war. You want to use us for warfare? No thanks to you bastards for destroying Cielo. Because of that, this land is slowly rotting away as we speak. Because of you, the land we stand on has grown barren and wars are spreading aflame. Who do you think caused all of this in the first place? Cielans caused Cielo's destruction? After Cielo was destroyed, you bastards reincarnated and brought chaos with you to Taro. You exist only to be controlled. What's with that guy acting so self-important? Didn't that guy earlier mention that Matthias was here earlier? I heard that must mean that those two over there are also reincarnators. Maybe they know where to find the Genesis. Well, let's find some way to gather information. Reincarnator research. Then there might be laboratories to study arts in. What are you saying? We're the ones being researched. Got it? Well, yeah, but research is necessary to gain more understanding and progress scientific development. What the heck are you talking about? There's no way you can gain an understanding of Cielan arts. Who knows? After all, when my dad was a kid, people thought that moving locomotives were witchcraft. That's why, even though Cielan arts might seem like magic, as long as research is done... Ilya cuts him off and says, at any rate, why do I have to be experimented on for the sake of scientific whatever? True, says Ruka. To hell with this. We have to find a way to get out of here. Scientific development can eat my shit? I don't think that's a proper translation, but whatever. How vulgar, says Ruka. Ilya says, did you say something? No, nothing. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. My name's Ruka. I'm Shitose. Let's get along. Are you guys reincarnators? Yeah. Are you too? Of course. I came here because I heard that this place has been gathering people like us who remember things about their past life. I've been looking for someone, you see. I'm sure he was also reincarnated, and I believe that fate will reunite us once again. So you're looking for someone? Yeah, that's why I came here to join the church. You know the church has a lot of reincarnators, right? I'm sure that I'll be able to reunite with him if I stay here. Oh, but aren't you worried? It seems the church has been doing some shady stuff. Still, wouldn't it be fun if we shared our past memories with each other? You remember yours, right? Yeah, but I don't remember much. Say, Ruka, that girl, the one who came in with you, is she your friend? Yeah, something like that. I wonder why. For some reason I get the feeling that we won't get along. Why? She might be selfish, stubborn, and never listens to what I say, but I'm sure she's a nice person. Probably. Still, I don't think she suits you. I'm sorry. Please forget that. It was rude of me. I hope you can escape soon. After all, you're a kind person. And if you do escape, I hope we can meet again. Yeah. Ruka says, what's up with you? Are you picking a fight? Oh no, I'm bad with those types of people. Hey, I'm talking to you. Are you a quiet type or something? Yeah, sorry. The name's Spada. My name is Ruka. I know that name. Aren't you some rich kid? Relatively, yes, but I don't have any money right now. Idiot, I don't want your money. Sorry for scaring you. I don't want to be looked down upon, so it's kind of a habit of mine to make sure that I leave a strong first impression. On that note, ain't that girl cute? Is she your girlfriend? Not really, she's just an acquaintance. What's with that formal way of speaking? Ain't an acquaintance just the same as a stranger? Well, not really a stranger, but I don't even know what she thinks of me. Look, you gotta speak louder, man. Well, whatever. So you're here because you're a deviant. So it seems. You see, I got in a fight in town, and when I thought I was getting caught, turns out it was actually the deviant hunters and not just the normal police, I guess. Ruka says, "Oh, I've seen you before. You were the one who got captured in town for fighting." "Really? How was I? Did it look cool?" "Well, I just saw you being dragged off." "Darn, I guess you didn't see me beating up those weaklings. Sorry about that." "You get scared by the littlest things, don't you?" "Sorry, and you apologize for the littlest things. Don't speak so formally, man." "I mean, sure. I'm in your care, Spada, sir." "Don't add that sir either. Anyways, it's nice to meet you." "Wonder what they're gonna do to us. The thought of it makes me shiver." "Dumbass, just stop thinking about it." "That's easier said than done. How about you? Aren't you scared?" "Well, I've had some close calls up until now, but to think that I would come to this. You know, I'd never thought I'd be in danger until now." "Do you regret coming with me?" "No, it's not that." Forget it. Don't say any more. I'm scared of knowing what you're gonna say. Every time I see you look so scared, I start to hate myself for getting you involved. So please, don't make that expression." "Ilya, are you gonna cry?" "Okay, Ilya, I'm sure it'll be alright. We'll get the chance to escape eventually. Ain't that obvious? As if we'll give up so easily." "Of course, just wait and see. Anyone who tries to get in our way will get blown away." "Oh, it's fine. You don't have to force yourself to act like that." "Aw, and after I tried so hard to cheer you up." "I wonder how long we're gonna have to stay here." "It's time for your aptitude test, Ruka. Ilya and Spada, you three come with me." "What are you gonna make us do?" "We'll test your capabilities on the battlefield. You are not allowed to know the details." "Bring it on," says Spada. Ruka says, "Is Miss Chitose not coming with us?" "Candidates for the church will not take the test. Are you also planning on joining?" "Well, if that's the case, as if we're gonna join that stupid church." "Ain't that obvious? We're not joining, right, Ruka?" "Oh, I guess not. I'll acknowledge your gutsiness, but I wonder if you'll be able to keep up." "Move it along." Chitose says, "Ruka, take care." I will, thanks." Spada has joined the party. The soldier says, "Ruka Milda." Oh, their last name's Ruka, Ilya, Spada. "Starting now, your test is begun. Defeat the enemy in front of you, and that is all." "In front of us? Isn't he alone? It's 3 versus 1. Are you looking down on me?" "Wait a minute. Are we really fighting a human?" "That's right. Defeat him before he kills you." "No, I'm fine fighting monsters, but he must have a family and friends. Your enemy won't think the same way as you do. Are you okay with that?" "Hey, you. Perhaps you're talking about me?" "The faces of my brothers you felled and the pain you've wrought upon my father. I remember you." Ilya says, "You're surprisingly cruel, huh?" "Of course not. It must be a misunderstanding. I've never been in a fight before."
貴様を殺し、我がラティオの同胞たちの命をあがなわせてやる。死ねえ、アスラ！
なんだこりゃ。
人間じゃないじゃない。何よこれ。
ラティオの仇、同胞の仇、天上界の仇、アスラ！殺す！
The soldier says, "Curse you, Asura." What was that? Did he just say Ashura? Ilya says, "Does this have something to do with our past lives?" He also said ratio. The army that the census was fighting. Correct, your opponent was the same as you, a god. The church brought him here. God? I suppose Cielin is a better term. Do you know what that power you're wielding is? Then the monster that man turned into was his past life's self? You catch on fast. It is what happens when you've awakened all of your memories and have regained all of your powers. To sum it up, you can call it awakening, though it is difficult to trigger unless you're under extreme circumstances. So, for that man, meeting Ruka was an extreme circumstance. Then doesn't that mean that we shouldn't follow the reincarnators? Is it possible for me to awaken into my past life's form? Of course, that's the purpose of the experiment, but first it's necessary for you to fight more reincarnators. Prepare the next opponent. These children will be useful for battle. I can't fight anymore. I don't want to. Would you rather die? Get a hold of yourself.
また一人我が同胞を手にかけたな。許さんぞ。許さんぞ。
こいたろ、ルカ。心に剣を持ち、誰かの盾となれ。昔、G がよく聞かせてくれた言葉だ。怪我しないように下がってな。行くぜ。
デュランダム。
Yeesh, are you really Ashura? You're pretty pathetic. Right, I was the Holy Sword Durandal in my past life. An unparalleled sword known in Cielo as the blade that can cut anything aside from its master. Durandal, you're quite sharp tonight. Of course. You saved my life once again. Wherever or whenever as my benefactor. No, as a friend. We can walk together for all eternity. Such words fill me with joy. So be it, Ashura. Let us be together, bound eternally. My friend, I shall let you bathe in blood to your heart's content, but for now you must rest within my scabbard. Okay. That's right, you were my beloved sword. Every time we passed the border between life and death, I ended up thanking you. Though, if you think about it now, you sure were weird for talking to a sword. Well, you talked back, even though you were a sword. You're just as weird as I am. You're one to talk. You're pathetic without Durandal. I can't deny that. It's been a while. I missed you. Me too. Aren't you two forgetting something? Why is this atmosphere so sappy all of a sudden? Uh-oh. Whoa. So, you were that sword back then. Is person the right term for this? Well, whatever. I was Inanna. You, Inanna? But you're not ladylike at all. Why, thank you. You're not sword-like at all either. Just a normal human being. Oswald says, that's enough. This batch is quite skilled. You lot have exceeded my expectations. It would be a waste not to use you. That praise doesn't make me happy at all. So, does that mean we passed? With flying colors, and your reward is an invitation to Hell's battleground, the Western Front. So we're getting sent to war. The visibility there is bad, and Garm is taking advantage of the terrain by using guerrilla warfare. With your strength, we might be able to retrieve considerable results, so don't die so easily. Ruka says, no, I don't want to go to war. His previous life was the Holy Sword Durandal. His swordsmanship is incredible. Spada earned a title. Calm down, no need to start kicking up a fuss. Still, to think that destiny does exist, to think that Inanna, Ashura, and Durandal would be together in a place like this. I still don't really remember much, though. I wonder if we'll meet more people like us. You know, Ruka, since destiny's brought us all here together, I'm sure we'll meet even more people before we die, probably. I was sort of feeling better until that last part. How boring. Give me food if you're gonna make me wait here. Hey, did you hear? That guy just said that we were gonna get drafted. How can both of you be so calm about this? I can't help but tremble at the thought. Well, I'm also scared too, you know, but looking at you made me feel somewhat calm. Yeah, because it feels like there's someone out there being scared for me. So, it's like me being scared is somehow helpful? Exactly, be scared as much as you want. It's gonna be fine. Everybody's bond increases. Hell's Battlefield, the Western Front. Bring it on. Aren't you afraid? Who do you think I was in my past life? I was the Sacred Sword. Fears never really crossed my mind. Most importantly, the problem is with you two. You're completely different from Ashura and Inanna. No need to tell me, I'm the one who knows it the most. Oh right, by the way, about what you told me before. What is it? Whenever or wherever as a friend we'd walk together for all eternity. At that time, it made me happy. Well, more like Durandal. Even if this is already our next life, I'm glad I was able to tell you. Don't worry, Ruka. I promise I'll protect you. Thanks. Soon the train will be ready to take you to the Western Front. Until then, behave yourselves. Hey, stop pushing me around or I'm gonna kick your ass. Ah, that hurts, man. Can you shut up? Unfortunately for you, we already set up our seal. You cannot use your arts. It looks like they're ready. Move out to the train station, and if anything funny crosses your mind, we'll throw you out of it. That's a weird translation, too. Basically, I think it should be don't try anything funny or we'll throw you off the train. I don't want to go to war, says Ruka. Spada says Ruka, just when I thought he'd perked up. As soon as we get on the train, he starts sobbing. How long is he planning on doing that? I even tried my best at cheering him up, you know, and I rarely do that. Anyway, he'll get tired eventually. Let's leave him alone for now. Spada says, you know, using 2 guns with those gangly arms is something. You think? My hometown's surrounded by the desert, so it's a really spacious place. Even in close combat, a gun is really useful. That's just how it is where I'm from. Your dual sword style doesn't look all that easy either. It must have taken time to learn. Naturally. Say, with my dual sword style and your dual gun wielding, don't you think we'll get along well? No, that won't happen, not at all. And then she starts laughing. How cold, says Spada. That was funny. I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Yo, are you sure Ilya's not your girlfriend? Yeah. Well, then that means I have a chance. Huh? Based on my experience, she's the type who will eventually come to care for others. If I make a move on her now, then you'd be at a disadvantage. What? It's not like you're both lovers or anything. But Ilya's self-centered and she doesn't listen. And that's fine. You can have your own opinion. You need to practice conveying yourself better if you don't want someone taking what they want from you. It seems we arrived. See, Ruka, you've already stopped crying. We should hurry and get ready. Yeah. The Grigori soldier says, get off. Your high horse, says Ilya. Shut up, we're already out, says Spada. 3 replacements for the reincarnator units handed over to the Imperial Army. Received. Good job transporting them. Now come. Alright, wimps, listen up. You cowards will fight as part of the Imperial Army. From here on, you'll go through the forest and annihilate those Garum soldiers. But before that, we'll brief you. Ruka says, Sir, I have a question. I didn't give you permission to speak, you ill-mannered brat. Fine, whatever, let's hear it. We haven't had any training. Not a problem. I heard that a reincarnator's abilities greatly exceed that of an amateur's. Further training is not needed. As of now, those Garam bastards have dedicated some of their unit to guerrilla tactics. That said, I want you to crush each and every last one of them. Spada says, doesn't seem that hard. The officer says, you are the stupidest idiot to have ever existed. According to reports, Garam also has reincarnators within their ranks. If you go into battle with that inflated ego, you'll be a casualty in no time. No need to worry about that. I'm just gonna run away. There's no use trying. Why? The Grigori are monitoring the perimeter of this battlefield, and a seal designed to take your power away has been placed around the border. Listen well, Missy. A deserter is a being no better than a bug, so don't even think about running. Who's running? The Garam soldiers won't stand a chance. Well met. Just talk to the supplier when you need to resupply, and in cases where one of you is injured, talk to the medic. That is all. Did something good happen? Why are you singing? This is the melody that my stomach lets out whenever I'm hungry. Spada says, as if I'd know. Why does your stomach sing anyway? What the heck is this? Ilya says, it's an animal that's part of the Muse clan that lives near my village. So? And for some reason it talks, and that's all I know about it. Isn't your town in a desert? Can these creatures even live in such a place? Yeah, it is, and as you can see, thirst and starvation is very prominent there. That's why these guys get lively when it comes to food. So these guys can stuff themselves full, huh? Yeah, Coda can eat through. How long have these guys been living near your place, anyway? Well, they've been living there since the time my village was built, so there's an agreement between my village and them. An agreement? They do simple jobs, and we give them food in exchange. Something like that. It's an easier means of getting food, after all. What kind of jobs can they do? Good question. We give them tasks like waking us up in the morning, house sitting, and cleaning. In hindsight, is it even worth having them do it? They can't even do simple jobs. Was feeding them ever worth it then? They're more popular as pets anyway. That's right. We're really popular. Ilya, do you think this thing is cute? Well, why are you looking away? Oh my. Ugh, that old man is so annoying. Ilya, quiet, they're gonna hear you. Isn't that just the typical attitude towards new recruits? It's still annoying. I should throw a rock at him sometime. You'd be up against a soldier. He can probably easily deal with us in a second. Yeah, right. He can deal with us in an instant. I'm sure he can. Then let's give up, brilliantly die in battle, and get ourselves promoted. I don't want that either, though. Everyone's bonds have strengthened. He gave us a free orange gel. Anyways, we took a nap, and Ashura says, as expected, no matter how many enemies I slay, your blade stays clear. How was it, Durandal, your first taste of battle? I'd planned to find faults within your swordsmanship, but I couldn't. Does that mean that you acknowledge me as your owner? I do not care for battle, but I shall not hesitate to unleash my power. Indeed, you and me will end this war together, and united we shall protect everyone. Ashura, wield me as you see fit. I await the day you bring about the world that you promised, a world without war. I promise, with my hands I shall end the war soon. After all, I do not like to make people wait. Ruka says, what a horrible smell. Ilya says you're right. Spada says, better get used to it. The smell of corpses and gunpowder will just get worse the deeper in that we go. How nice. I wonder if the war will end if I stare at the clouds long enough, says Ruka. Ilya says, yeah, then how about this? You get yourself hurt here, and then spend the rest of your life staring at the spots on the ceiling. What's with that dangerous proposal? You're right. I bet our kind-hearted Ruka can't handle the battlefield. That's too bad. Then at least let me break your kneecaps. Ah, please have mercy. Then man up, loser. I don't think that's the problem here. None of that made any sense. But yeah, blah blah blah, something something. Ruka's a nerd or whatever. Where are you going? That's the wrong way. I was looking for treasure, buddy. Chitose says, Ruka, are you alright? You're not hurt, are you? I'm fine, I haven't fought yet. Oh, it's a relief. Why are you here? Who knows? None of your business. Why do you feign ignorance? Chitose, didn't you join the church? Yeah, it means that I have to do activities. That's why I'm here as a medic. Oh, you sure are working hard. I've just arrived, so I haven't done much yet, but I'm happy that I'm with you. Then you should have just said that from the start. What's with you? Anyways, Ilya's dragged off before she can say some obscenities. What are you trying to do? Are you that witch's friend? Are you my enemy? You're my enemy, right? Shut up! Ruka's having a moment. Give him some space. But if it's you, you'll be fine in any war. After all, you're strong, says Chitose. Ruka says, me? Strong? Well, that's not true. No, I know you are. You're surely gonna survive no matter what. Really? Then I guess I'll believe in my power too. But don't lower your guard. There are reincarnators out there from Ratio that will immediately turn hostile towards you. And there might also be really strong reincarnators out there. That's why, if you seem like you're gonna lose, please run away. Thank you. I'll try to take care. Ilya says, what is that witch saying? She's telling him to leave us? And he's thanking her? Ruka says, anyway, we have to head out, so... Right, Ruka. I'll be here, so... Just come when you're hurt. It's a promise. Oh, Ruka, if you'd like, you can also have this. Is that a rice ball? You can't use your power if you're hungry, right? But this is yours. I can't accept that. It's fine, just take it. I can always make more. Shut up and listen. He's not interested. Scram, says Ilya. Chitose says, then at least accept this. Which makes no sense in the context of that sentence. Anyways, she taught us how to make a rice ball and gave us some ingredients. Anyways, at the very least, it'll give you a small amount of energy. I'll see you later, Ruka. Witch, says Ilya. Goodness. Coda too. Blah. Ruka, does that girl know that your past life was Ashura? I don't remember telling her, but she seemed like she already knew. I wonder how. To hell with that. Ugh, that was so annoying. Wow. Anyways, Ilya earned Chitose Hater title. Do you want to learn how cooking works? I'll figure that shit out myself. Thank you very much. From here on out, we're gonna be on the battlefield. Doesn't seem like there's any good food here. What a boring place. Ruka says, I don't like war. Why do I have to go? Spada says, hey, man up. Weren't you cool in front of Chitose earlier? That has nothing to do with this. I just wanted to act cool in front of her is all. I know the feeling, but you gotta have more confidence in yourself. After all, you were Ashura. He's a brave warrior who fought hordes of monsters. You're strong. At least believe in yourself. Is that so? Alright, I'll be fine then. I'll be here to save you if something happens, just like always. Thanks, Spada. I'll try my best. Let's go. Do you want to learn about missions? Not really. No, not really. Not really at all. Why are Garum and Regnum at war with each other? You don't know? Not really, my hometown's far away from there. I'll explain it, so you better listen. Why are you both so uptight, says Ruka. Spada says, if I recall correctly, the war started because Regnum monopolized the trade routes and blocked off Garum. Ruka says, I heard it was because bandits disguised as Regnum soldiers attacked a container being delivered to the Garum army. That's only Garum propaganda. The Garum army operates using guerrilla tactics, you see. That's why they're rushing to cut off the supply of the reinforcements by severing the trade routes. Oh, I didn't know that, says Ruka. Guerrilla tactics is their specialty. That's why their country's soldiers are well trained in close quarters combat. Ilya says, boring. Ruka says, Spada, are you interested in warfare? Not really, but it's just something I tend to hear from others. So he says, did you get that, Ilya? Sure, I was listening. Something about an ore or a fair? Yeah, she definitely wasn't listening. Huh, you're the new guys. Yeah. You're pretty thin. You think so too? I'm pretty confident in my style, you know. Do you know what he's talking about, Ruka? Don't you think it's frustrating? That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. The soldier says, I'll give you this, so make sure to eat well and grow stronger. Thanks! We learned maybe how to cook chicken and french fries? And we are given the ingredients. It's freaking weird to think that you used to be Ashura. I think so too. He's brave and daring, and that's exactly the opposite of me. But you have his swordsmanship. I know it because it's etched into my soul. Durandal trusted Ashura to the extent that he entrusted himself to him. Ashura's a really amazing person. Don't say that as if he's someone else. He's you, though it's more like he's your past life. So you say. I'm not really confident about my swordsmanship, though. You and Ashura might be completely different, but I can't bring myself to dislike you. That's why you gotta be yourself. From now on, you gotta work on polishing those skills. You're right. Thanks, Spada. It'd be better if I could become as strong as you, though. Or as him, though. Like Ashura, maybe. What's with that woman? She really pisses me off. Maybe I should give Ruka's face a good slap. Calm down. What? You gonna stop me again? Well, listen closely. We'll find a better time to mess with them both anyway. Wait, is that why you stopped me? You sure are sadistic. I don't want to hear that from you. Well, if anything, let's enjoy it a bit more. If that's the case, then I agree. What's with that laugh? You sound like a villain. Okie dokie. Mission. Make 9 combo. 9 hits. Grade +5. Yeah, I guess that wasn't gonna happen. Being paralyzed. Ilya, what are you sighing about? Oh, Ilya, you're so tasteless, says Spada. Just let him see her off freely. Oh, you're right. Pardon me, I didn't notice. Ruka says you're both acting weird. What's wrong? Aren't you the weird one, though? I'm just gonna talk back. You're always nitpicking every single thing I do. Why don't you back off? What? You're just thinking about that woman anyways. Are you saying that I shouldn't disturb you while you think about her? It's not that, but why are you so angry? Maybe I should just drop it. I'm not angry for crying out loud, but you sound angry. I wonder what this feeling is. Is it love, says Spada? Well, is that not love? I don't think that's it. For some reason, I couldn't help but feel guilty when I talked to her. And that's definitely love. So you are in love, Ruka says. Is it, though? For goodness sake, just deny it. You sure are persuasive, Spada. That's not it. I always get told off, so I just wanted to do it myself this time. So you tend to give sermons to people you're close to, huh? I guess. So what? So after this, you're gonna tell us your life story next? Unfortunately, my childhood is a bit boring. Well, we won't know until we hear it. I'll leave that talk for later since Ruka's already motivated. You should keep your guard up. Ugh, he dodged the question. He must be hiding something. Garum soldiers can easily erase their presence. They might ambush you at any moment, so you have to be careful. Spada says, "Hey Ruka, mind lending me your sword?" "What's the matter, Spada?" "Nothing much, just wanted to know how it feels to hold a bigger sword." "Sure, here you go. Thanks." "Whoa. Spada?" "I'm fine, I was just a little bit careless." "This guy's been using such a heavy sword?" "Ruka, don't you think this thing is heavy?" "Oh yeah, it was heavy at the beginning, but I've gotten used to it." "Oh, okay, thanks." "This guy is surprisingly strong. I won't lose." Okay. "You three, stop," says the soldier. "Look at that. To think that the Garum army would decide to invade such a place as this. The Garum army would easily triumph over us if they utilized their guerrilla tactics. To think that they just stand there. They must be insulting us. I'd like you to retaliate against them, but... over there. How about going through the forest and sneaking up behind them? That seems like it would work. I have a mission for you. I want you to use that trail to attack them from behind. With that, the enemy formation will crumble and will minimize our losses. If you decide to attack from the front, everyone will see you coming, and you'll have to battle multiple enemies at once, so be careful." What if I just attack him from the front anyway? But maybe I get like some special reward from circling around. Damn it, I can't. Here, take this. No need to thank me. You must live. An ambush? All hands to battle stations. Cowards. I'll take care of these brats myself. Don't get so full of yourself. You only managed to... You only got lucky that you managed to take over. I think he's just saying that it was dumb luck, or something to that effect. Another one. It's gonna be fine, I can do this. I'm Ashura. Aha, I see. Do you know him? You must be a reincarnator then. I know him alright, he's my enemy. He cut through my father. Crap. We finally meet a reincarnator, but he's too pissed off to talk about the past. For my brethren of Ratio, I shall take your head and lift it upon their graves. Rarg. Here he comes. He just transformed into that purple thingy. Damn you, Ashura, I'll have my revenge. Ilya says, "Hey, just how many people did you piss off in your past life?" "I don't know. All I know is that Ashura was the hero of Census." "Well, it makes sense. He might be a hero for Census, but for everyone else, he's a god of death." "I see. So in my past life, I was the target of hate from people of Ratio. But Ruka, your sword fighting just now wasn't bad. It seems like you've gotten used to this." "Yeah, but I still have mixed feelings about it." "Don't talk to me, idiot. We have to spread out in this kind of battlefield. You're dead if you stand out." What are these, landmines? Are you an ally? Don't worry about me. He died. He died. Paralysis ward. That seems awfully useful. What? An attack from the back? I didn't even mean to do that. Apparently I just go for people's behinds without even knowing. Oh, just when I thought we'd won. Shit. Sorry, man, but can you give me an apple gel? Sure. Thanks. With this, I can keep going. I don't have a spare with me, but you can take this instead. Let's survive. Should have put that brooch thing on or whatever. I have to get that from the other side, maybe. Another Garm soldier. You are... Could he be a reincarnator? I hope he's not Ashura's enemy. Lady Inanna, to think that even in this life you're still captured by those barbaric census. So this time it's an acquaintance of Ilia. This resentment born from the destruction of Ratio's beautiful order. Do you intend to explain yourself, my lady? Hey, you're a Garm soldier at the moment, right? What are you planning by bringing up the past here? So you sided with Census because they were winning. That man stole you, is that right? I'll take you back. Nah, bro, you're just gonna die. Ilia says, hey, I'm not a thing, you know? What's with this stolen and being taken away? Don't you come near me. Ilia? I won't let you lay a hand on her, says Ruka. Stabby stab, stabby stabby stab. Bye, buddy. Lady Inanna, why have you forsaken? Even if you tell it to me like that, Lady Inanna. Killing the reincarnators we met is a bit... Still, how many people hate you guys? Are you sure you don't remember? I only remember fighting as Ashura in the war. I guess it can't be helped. If I remember right, there were two opposing forces in Cielo. That was Census and Ratio. Yeah, Ashura's army was Census, and its enemy was Ratio, right? And the reason they were fighting is... Well, I don't really remember why a war started in Cielo. I'm sure we'll remember eventually. For now, we should just focus on the battle before us. Let's go. The moment one remembers everything from their past life, they themselves change. If I meet my past enemies, will I lose control of myself and shoot them? Ugh, so much to think about. Hey, wait up, guys! Well, I missed that item, so I kind of want to figure out how I can get that. Yeah, it's probably from the other side of the map, perhaps. Spada is laughing. You know, Spada's laugh is weird. Isn't it just unique? What's with that model student remark? Coda doesn't hear that laugh often, though. Well, then how do you laugh? I laugh like this when I think about tasty food. That's even weirder. I'm surprised you haven't creeped out Ilia. Ilya's laugh is amazing, though. Hey, Ilya! What? Coda said you're looking for me. Ruka has this really funny joke. Why me? And it's something I'm bad at, too. Now, ain't that rare? Let's just hear it. I bought a boat because it was for sale. What? Did you really think that was funny? Oh, lame. You get a penalty for that one. This is absurd. You call me over here just to tell me that lame-ass joke? Now, what should we make you do? Spada says, oh, her laugh. It's just the same as Coda's. Okie dokie. There's a deviant among the enemy. That insane fighting style. We don't have a chance. You're a deviant too, aren't you? Hurry up and kill them. Got some apple gels. You let your guard down. All hands, prepare to intercept. What a bunch of weaklings. The rest of us will take care of these guys. He said something about I don't want to die and something about his mother. Yeah, where's my free item? No way, from the rear? Always in the rear, my dear. I'm queer. You're the ones in charge of the surprise attacks. Are you ready to report? Sure. What? There's a hidden base at the end of the trail? I had no idea. Alright. The number of successful raids is... Wow, you did all of them. Here's a special reward. Fancy. Oh yeah, I have to use my mouse to save, which is unintuitive, but whatever. Alright, let's see. Got some items. Permanently increases attack. That's definitely for him. She has the lowest HP. Defense, though. Yeah, she also has crappy defense. What else is there in here? style, huh? Doesn't look like we have any style yet, maybe? Oh, we have AP. We can learn other stuff. Interesting. Increases critical. Increases stagger. Blows away enemies and deals damage when over limit is activated. Reduces lightning damage sustained. Characters not present will gain EXP, but we don't have enough AP for that. Well, let's just learn what we can learn then. Okay, so once you learn them, you also have to equip them. Okay, these actually do stuff. So that increases my attack. Interesting. Why do I feel like there's a boss right here? Whoa there, you're an ally, right? I almost shot you. Someone from the Imperial Army. What a relief. You're Ashura, aren't you? To think that we meet again. Draw your sword. What the heck? We're on the same side. This is against military regulations. Because of you, the world became like this. You bastard! This guy's gone nuts. We're not reaching him at all. Even allies, huh? I might have been Ashura in the past, but I'm not him now. Shut up. I'll shut you up for all eternity. Rawr. Okay. You about to die, bruh. Combo hobbyist. Damn you, Ashura. Enemy or ally, it doesn't matter. I wanted to ask the reincarnators we meet some questions, but it seems the former Ratio soldiers have had bad experiences with us. Damn you, Ashura. With my hands, I'll die on the ground. Ruka, stop. He's dead. Why are you like this? Why? He was an ally, even in war. Everyone keeps saying Ashura. Get a hold of yourself, Ruka. If you keep going at this rate, your past memories will take over you. Remember, you're Ruka. You're right, I'm Ruka. No, that's wrong. You were magnificent, Ruka. Miss Chitose. As I said, you really are strong. You dealt with those reincarnators like they were nothing. Thanks, but... Hey, you're on a battlefield, you know? No one's injured, so what's a medic doing wandering around over here? I was drawn. It's just an instinct of mine to get closer to strong men. What the hell are you saying? Congrats, Ruka. Because of your efforts, it seems that Garum has retreated. Sakuya says, Congratulations, Lord Ashura. Because of your efforts, it seems that Ratio has retreated. This sort of victory is what is to be expected. There is no need to congratulate me over every single time. Still, my lord seems to lighten up when I do so, and if you're happy, I'm happy too. Ashura says, Messenger, call for Inanna. I seek counsel. Sakuya, Gather the troops and start preparing for dispatch. Inanna? Lord Ashura sought for that woman's counsel once again. Not me, but her. I mustn't think such thoughts. I must not let my feelings take over and affect him, for I am merely his subordinate. Chitose says, but this time it's different. I'll stop watching from the shadows. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let it happen again. Ilya says, wait, what the hell are you planning? Ruka says, what's wrong? Ilya says, we gotta leave, cause we're about to be busy with a lot of stuff, right? Spada says, you're right, let's take a good rest when we get back. Koda says, you're right, one should not neglect food though. Chitose says, indeed, then I shall head back to camp and prepare food for your return. Ruka says, Ilya, what? Thanks for telling me to get a hold of myself earlier. It's just as you said. Huh? I was happy when I learned that I was Ashura in the past, but the people that I meet who hate me, it's why I don't really know what to do. Thanks, Ilya. Ilya says, you're being naive. From now on, you gotta watch over yourself. Got it? Now, let's go, Ruka. Somehow, it kinda feels like this was the first time she called me by my name. It's explosion time. Holy crap, they set the camp on fire. Let's go check it out. Chitose, that witch. Come to think of it, Inanna was like that too. After all, she did steal Ashura away. But who did she steal him from? Was it that woman who was always beside him? Sakuya, yeah, it was her. That woman who supported him from the shadows. Inanna stole Asura from Sakuya. Even when she was aware of Sakuya's feelings for Asura, I hate this, to think that I was this kind of woman in my past life. Oh my. A fire in the middle of a forest? That's gonna be a disaster. Isn't this an enemy tactic? The work of an arsonist? Koda can smell something burning. I'm feeling sick. It smells completely different compared to the smell from an oven, though. This is not the time for this kind of a conversation. Let's hurry and go confirm the situation back at the camp. Okie dokie. Wait. Tresors? No tresors for daddy? Oh, so sad. You want food, don't you? Don't you, doggy? Well, food you shall get. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call this an episode. My doggies are getting rambunctious, so thanks for watching, and we will see you next time on Tales of Innocence R.